Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for joining us today for Diwali. As Roy Jackson mentioned, it's the third annual Diwali that we had. And we're going to get right into some mix of dance and music. But first off, I want to thank a lot of people. Primarily up front, the leadership team that came today to do the panel discussion. I think Paul Mulligan, thank you. Sandy, Douglas, thank you very much. Sunil, John Lewis, and Bhupesh. You guys all did a great job, and you are wearing the outfits just perfect. It's awesome. And then I also like to thank Roy Jackson, who had to leave a little bit early for a flight. He did a phenomenal job kicking it off today. And some other folks that I'd like to recognize, Quentin, Martin, and Bill Smith, thank you for all the preparation that you did. And Ed Steinecke right here in the corner. Ed, welcome to the team. He's our CIO. The other group I want to recognize is the diversity team under John Lewis. Tremendous support all around. They're all standing right here in front of me. Tasha, Lucas, and Tyreek, thank you. As well as on the CCR side, I don't think Melissa was able to make it, but Melissa Welch, Ashley Berg-Jensen, Michelle Landry, and Asha, thank you. Michelle, thank you very much. The other team I want to recognize is, if you think about BRGs, we are a small BRG among many big ones, but this year we've done a lot of collaboration. And I want to recognize those leaders of the BRG, my peers, Louis Martin from La Vida, Tanika Cambrel, Tanika, if you're here, from Women's Link. We also have Tiffany Collins on hand, Kevin Johnson, Mary Beth Mendoza, and Patrick Haddock from military couldn't make it today. He was traveling, as well as Humberto from La Vida. Now, there's also somebody else I want to recognize that a lot of you may or may not know who she is, but she's always at every single event taking photos just like this. Thank you, Cheryl, for all that you do. You bring it out, and you bring recognition to the culture that we bring to the stage. Now what I want to do is you take my picture off and go to the next slide for me, please. This team right here behind me, I think, Sandy, you said the word. It was a Zulu word. I couldn't remember it. Kabutu? Okay, so a person is not a person without the help of others, and that's exactly what this team did. I want to call you guys to the stage. All of you, if you're here, come to the stage. I want everybody to recognize you. Come up on the stage. All right. We'll bumper style in a minute. These are the folks that made it happen, but in particular I want to call out Nita and Deepak. They really pushed the envelope this year. They did a tremendous job. They took a great page from Women's Link about daring boldly, and they asked a simple question, hey, would you like to come and say a few words? And look at what we have today. Thank you very much for everything that you've done. Okay, now one other thing I'd like to ask is those leaders that were on the panel, if you don't mind coming up, we'd like to take a group picture with you. Paul, John, Sandy, Sunil, Bhupesh.